100,000 girls make money on Cam. I've helped girls go from the bottom of the 5th page to the top Cam girls in the industry with my advice. Is sometimes the success is just a few tweaks away. How do I explain? It's survival of the fittest, and it's also a lot of trial and error to learn. Because what worked yesterday may not work today. What worked 10 years ago, you have to adapt. And you have to be smart to adapt, and you have to come up with different business plans to adapt. And you have to study the industry, and you have to study your own business and what works for you and what doesn't.
That's true, because I mean, everyone's different. It's like those.
It's a sales commission based job. If you don't make the sale, you don't make money. And so sales is the one thing I tell people, it's a sales job. And if you're bad at sales, I could talk anyone's head off. And I could be funny, and I could be sassy, and I could be sexy, and I could be bossy. But I'm good at sales. I mean, I've been making money off my boobies since I was 20 years old. Because I started off being a stripper. And then I always held a regular office job at the same time. But
so you were office girl by day, stripper by night.
Yep. Or a sales girl at a clothing store or something. I mean, I always kept 2 jobs. So now having multiple jobs, like being an OnlyFans girl, being a cam girl, this or that, is, like, why aren't y'all hustling 20 ways?
So is that how you look at especially like just cam sites? Like you just think of it as sales? Like, how do you think of, like, when you go just sales? It's a
sales job.
Yeah.
And the better you get at getting men to convert to sales, the more money you make, the higher your placement. Because they want to send the traffic to the girls who convert into a sale so that the site makes money. Sales. Number one in every business, sales. Without sales, you do not have a business.
That is true. I mean, but how do you think of it? Like as far as like showing your shit versus personality. Like, how do you fit those two together?
There's a Mae West quote. And personality is the thing that goes out above the crowd and into the dark of the night. It's all personality. You can be the most beautiful, perfect girl, but if you just sit there twiddling your thumbs, texting on your phone, and you're boring, ain't nothing worse than being boring. But I've seen 65-year-olds on the top of the first page, and those women were saying shit. I was going, heck, I want to give them my money. And these women were 65, not the best lighting, but those women's talk game was on point. And I was like, damn, I never think to say that.
Right.
So it's like, without personality, because you have to give someone something else to connect to. Now, I have a leg up because I have such a long career. And I have guys that come into my cam rooms I've known since I was a stripper sometimes. Some of the guys that I first started came in with on I'm Live will come find me.
Jesus Christ, they're probably retired by now.
Well, yeah.
Right?
But,
yeah.
But they're like, oh, I know her. And the boobs are still the same, and she keeps on getting prettier, so what the hell? I think I've tricked the devil. But if you're happy, it glows, it shows. And I'm a happy person, and I'm happy with my job in this industry. Whatever obstacles, I think of it as a fun challenge I see obstacles as a fun challenge to overcome. And a lot of time it's easier than what I ever thought it would be to overcome those obstacles.
Right. But at this point, like, so what would you say for like new girls that are just like coming into the game that like,
sales, study sales. There's 20 million YouTube videos on sales and sales funnels. And it doesn't matter what industry it's in, something's applicable to you. I mean, when I was younger and working as a stripper and at these jobs, I read books on sales. I went to used bookstores and bought books on sales. Because sales is a skill you can develop. And you have to be entertaining. But sales, when I see newbies go, like, can I sit there and watch TV while I cam? I'm like, what? Well, I'm bored. Well, if you're bored, then they're bored, and it's just your job to entertain them.
And with that, do you think it's even like someone, because I've seen like on Reddit, Cam Girl Problems, like someone will just be like, yeah, I got nothing to do. I'll just hang online. I'll just, just read a book or something. I'm not looking to I'm just looking to hang out. Do you think that hurts? Because basically they said like, I don't want to be
It's
on
going to
cam,
hurt
but
your placement.
right. So even doing something like that is just a waste. Like if you're going on
I
cam,
log on for one reason only, and that's to make money. I am focused. I have a goal, and I'm going to make that money no matter what. I don't care what side I do it on, but I'm going to make my money. Like I have one goal, and I always make my money. So I don't understand. I'm just going to go on and read a book. That's not a sales mentality. That's not a. I mean, if you went to a car dealership, they didn't get up. They just sat there and played on their phone or read a book. You wouldn't want to buy a car from them.
I don't know. I think it might be this
But listen, 80% of people aren't cut out for sales.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And so I mean, not everybody has the personality for sales. Not everybody's cut out for sales. Not everybody's cut out for the industry. So if they don't make it, then first of all, there's personal responsibility of having the gumption to do what it takes to study the business, to study sales, to do trial and error. Okay, I know what colors are going to look better in my background so that I fucking shine. I know what color lipstick's going to make me the most amount of money, what jewelry works, what outfit works, hairstyles, because I've done tons of trial and error of what works and what doesn't. But one thing I've never tried is sit there and read a book.
Right.
I've never sat there and tried to read a book.
No, I hear you. Yeah,
That would be my first go-to. In fact, most success, and I've helped 100,000 girls make money on Cam. I've helped girls go from the bottom of the 5th page to the top Cam girls in the industry with my advice. Is sometimes success is just a few tweaks away. One model I helped, she had a white sheet hung behind her. She was pale as can be, with pale red hair, and she didn't really wear makeup, and she wore light clothing. And I'm like, okay, you really aren't standing out here. You need a red lipstick or a bright pink lipstick and some jewelry, and change out that pale ass background. Nobody can see you. You're not shining on camera. When you have a page on a campsite, when you go to a campsite, there's how many girls on that page? 100, 50, 100?
Yeah, a ton. Yeah.
Okay.
Too many.
What's going to catch men's eye?
Whatever they're into.
Color. Something that doesn't look like everybody else's.
Yes.
Something that doesn't look cookie cutter.
Yes.
I mean, a nice ass, set of tits, a beautiful woman is going to catch your eye too. But you have to be like, okay, when they're looking at 50 little pics, what's going to catch their eye? And you have to think from a sales ability. You're the window dressing. I used to also do stores windows. So I knew what was going to look good in that window. The more high-end your room looks, the more money you're going to make.
All right, I get it. I totally agree. But what about aren't there guys that are not looking for that high-end stuff? Or am I just
broke losers who don't want to spend money. I'm sorry, why would that be your target audience?
I don't know. I'm not good at sales. I don't know.
I want the guys with the most amount of money spending the most money.
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I don't know sales, so I asked the stupid questions.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to buy a $300,000 car from somebody dressed up like they work at McDonald's.
Yeah, even I know that.
Now, I'm not saying the casual look doesn't sell. A t-shirt and little panties can sell all day long, especially if the girl has personality. I'm not saying casual can't sell, but you still have to stand out on the page to catch their eye to begin with.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on our social media below. And if you like our content, become a YouTube member or join our Patreon to get special perks like members-only videos and live streams, insider info, our private Discord, and much more. See you fly honeys on the next video.